To another divine day and a divine edition of Let's Get Rich. I want to remind us today life is alive. Okay, on this Sunday, let's receive those uploads from our universe within that life is alive. Okay, life is alive. Life is always there before and after you. Life is alive. Sometimes we may forget this. It's imperative that we remember this, okay, so we can understand why we feel the way we feel. Sometimes when you're trapped in these buildings, okay, when you're trapped by work, okay, when you're trapped by your obligations to life, maybe you even trapped by your emotions. Sometimes your emotions can cause you to want to be indoors because if that is the result of you anchoring your emotions, then there is no life in them, okay? And since misery loves company, the unlife also loves the company of the unlife. Those emotions are keeping you in the unlife nature of the indoors, okay? Yes, life is alive. This message is coming from life. This is why, okay, for you to begin feeling better, you must first get around life. Get around life, okay? This is why the introverted person isn't in a positive mind space, okay? Why? Because you aren't around the life, okay? You aren't around life-living beings, other sentient energy, such as the trees, such as nature. I can't minimize life to being able to list the things that are alive in life. If you try to, you will see that this list is innumerable, okay? Like, for example, the trees are alive, okay? The air is alive, okay? The breath itself is alive, okay? The plants are alive. The animals are alive. The sound is alive. Okay? The colors of nature and of life is alive. The rhythm that we feel is alive. The aura is alive. Okay? The consciousness that we feel is alive. All of this is life. But if I keep going, okay, you will see that life is innumerable. You can keep going. Okay? The abundance you feel is alive. Life is alive. Okay? And life has been beckoning the spirits of those that are here to defend life. When you're here to defend life, you're also here to defend love. Okay? You're also here to defend the prosperity of the future generations. Okay? Life is alive. Okay? So whenever you introvert it, you must understand where these stale thoughts and how they are propagating and becoming other things and where it is happening. Okay? It is happening in a part that is inside of you, okay, that is anchoring an emotion, anchoring a feeling, anchoring, okay, a mindset, a thought that do not serve you anymore. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about what is most beneficial to the now, okay? And when you anchor these things, you have pulled the life from it. You have already reaped the benefits of it, okay? You have already spent the life out of it, okay? So therefore, the longer I hold this, the more I am holding only to the unlife. And the unlife on the inside is producing unlife on the outside. Okay? The introvert, when you begin seeing this introvertism, this is the unlife on the outside. Okay? This isn't a natural thing for you to be alone for too long. Yes, it's okay for us to hibernate in our spirits at a certain point in time in life as we evolve. As I teach, we are transitioning from one level to another. But in the middle of that transition, we can go through certain periods that we can find ourselves in solidarity, that we can find ourselves, okay, in a hermit mode, that we can find ourselves in a cocooning spirit, okay, as that caterpillar blossom into that butterfly, okay? But you should not be in this mode for too long. You should not be in this type of environment too long, because what begins to happen is those thoughts grow stale, okay? What begins to happen is those emotions begin to spread legs, okay? Especially if they are negative emotions, they begin to spread legs because they are trying to anchor themselves like parasitic energies within inside you, okay? Have a nesting ground and a home within inside you, okay? What begins to happen is your mind becomes cluttered and you begin to lose mental real estate. Okay? And now what begins to happen is you start believing on lies you tell yourself. How many of us found it easy to believe those lies that we tell ourselves, like we can't trust people, like it's safest for us to not love people, like we're afraid to make mistakes, Okay, these are all lies. You can trust people. These are all lies. Okay, it's okay to make mistakes and still survive. You won't combust after making mistakes. Okay, life is alive. Life is sending you these messages. Life is healing itself. Okay, if the earth is healing itself, this is because life itself is healing the earth. Okay, life is healing itself. Okay, providing the avenues to release and receive. Okay, when we're able to release and receive, we're able to change. And when we're able to change, we're able to evolve. Okay, change is the primary component into evolution, and evolution is a choice. Evolution is a choice. Somebody said that we deserve better. We decide not to just survive, we decide to strive and thrive. Strival and thrival is evolution. It was a choice. Okay? Those that do not evolve perish. That means perishing is also a choice. Okay? May not be the best choice. Okay? But how many of us have been hurt and decided to lay down and convinced ourselves, well, at least we won't get to hurt again? Don't you believe that part of you that is a liar? Don't you believe that parasitic energy that will lie to you? It is you and it is of you. I don't want you to think that it's coming from anywhere else. I don't want you to think that anything else deserves this energy, deserves this credibility. Nothing is that powerful. Only you can give your power to a thing. Okay? Nothing is as powerful as you. Only you can give your power to a thing. Life is alive. Okay? And only you can lay down your life. Life is alive. Okay? Only you can give dominion over your life because you were born with the dominion. You yourself was born with the dominion over your own life. So it's only you that can give it away, correct? Correct? Can I get a witness? I know I can get a witness. Can I get a reflection? I know I can get a reflection. Okay? So I'm just here to remind you, be your messenger from the universe. I know we always don't like the message, okay? I know we always don't like the messenger, rather, okay? But at the least, receive the message. It is for you, okay? If it could be any other way, it would be. What's supposed to be will be, and what will be is inevitable, okay? So you were supposed to receive this message, if you can hear my voice. You were supposed to receive this message if you watched this video to this distance and to this far in. You were supposed to receive this message, okay, if you can hear my voice and can see my face. Look around you. Look at all the variables that brought you into this moment. Give gratitude, okay? I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful for technology, even though I may not agree with technology all the time. I'm grateful for technology, okay, for connecting us, okay? I'm grateful for nature, for the sentient nature of nature. Okay, I'm grateful for the tree that I am beneath. Okay, sharing its energy on me, allowing my frequency to bounce off it, its strength to bounce on back onto me, being my reflection. Okay, I'm grateful for operating in my divine masculine energy. Okay, which is a normal thing for me to do. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the breath that I have inside me. Okay, and I'm grateful for the breath that I'm not breathing. Yeah, all air ain't good air. Okay, all energy ain't good energy. I'm grateful for my energy. Okay, I'm grateful for purpose and the fact that I know my purpose. Okay, I'm grateful for life itself. Yeah, I could keep going in gratitude. I'm grateful for all the colors I'm receiving. Look at all the colors. I'm grateful for the color green. Yeah, I'm grateful for that heart chakra energy. Okay, I'm grateful for for having the opportunity to be able to share my heart chakra. Okay, to being able to embody that heart chakra. Okay, not only do you get to see my love, which is to teach and to make you stronger. Okay, to guide you back to purpose and the power that you have already inside you and to remind you that you're enough. That's one of my loves. Okay, but I also get to do this inside of my love, inside of my heart itself. I'm inside of nature. Okay, it is also my passion, okay, to also be free, to liberate minds and also operate in my own liberation. Some of us need to practice being free, okay? This is gratitude. Gratitude is one of them highest frequencies. So I ask you, Okay, while I was sharing my gratitude, to find things that you are grateful for and to look around you. Look at all the variables that brought you into this moment. Okay? If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Okay? I'm gonna give you a moment. Gratitude. Make sure you cut your post notifications on. I'm gonna give you a moment. Gratitude. Okay? Remember that we're gonna be taking our time. Taking time. Did you know you can take time? That's another message from the universe. Follow the breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna break down that message on my next live stream. Okay? You're invited to join me. Okay? Not only on this channel, but on all social platforms. Okay? At Yahlil Lakwame. And remember, rich minds create rich spirits that create rich bodies that's gonna create the rich life that we've been asking for. And nevertheless,